Fernando Alonso, loved by many, hated by many. But his career is quite interesting and full of ups, downs, and even a few mysteries. For the motorsport world, he's one of the biggest racers ever. He won 2 F1 titles, won Le Mans twice, and was absolute beast in Rally Dakar.
Have you ever wondered why goats have such odd-looking eyes?
He never gives up and fights even when his car is an absolute trash can.
Bruh.
This video will be yapping about how Fernando's luck is deep in the ass, but how he's excellent racer, because I think he deserves it. We will begin with his debut in Minardi when he joined this small Italian team. He was cooking. He was able to move this shitbox to some presentable places in starting grid without scoring a single point. So, in 2003, Renault F1 team got interested, and what happened was totally unexpected. He ended era of Schumacher, Michael Schumacher. He ended era of Schumacher, literally, Kingslayer. And besides, he became the youngest race winner and the youngest world champion. And this era was one of his best in his career so far.
Fernando is faster than you.
Something strange happened. Alonso had one of his most terrifying accidents during a Brazilian Grand Prix. Mark Webber crashed his car in front of him and debris remained on the track. Alonso hit a loose wheel at full speed and then crashed into barriers at over 200 km per hour. Fernando later admitted that he had a strange feeling that day and felt different. The impact was so strong that it completely demolished the car. The race was over and Alonso, despite lying in an ambulance and then being in the hospital, finished in 3rd place. A mechanic had to accept the trophy for him because Fernando was unable to stand on the podium. I think it could be very similar to feeling you can see on the last race of Ayrton Senna, or if you could see Princess Diana before she died in a car accident. You can see they know something is different and something is completely wrong. Like, they knew that their life is going to end. Fernando Alonso, after 2 titles, moved to McLaren. And that was hell. McLaren fanbase was divided into 2 camps of Fernando Alonso fans and rookie Lewis Hamilton. Arguments, wars, blocking in boxes, and spygate. For people who doesn't know what is spygate or what was this spygate, I will try to explain. Chief mechanic of Ferrari, Stepney, and chief constructor of McLaren, Coughlin, had brohood. Kinda big brohood. And Stepney gave Coughlin 720 pages of complete specifications, scams, and everything from Ferrari for season 2007. And do you know how it came out? Because Coughlин's wife had to copy the files into CD. And some worker saw official logos of Ferrari and instead of completing the job like certified mafioso, he called Maranello. I'm not saying it's fair, it's unfair. And cherry on top, Fernando threatened Ron Dennis, team principal of McLaren, that if he won't have status of the first driver of the team, he will send everything to FIA. Ron Dennis told FIA about this and McLaren was fined $100 million. And McLaren had the label of cheaters for many seasons ahead, and Fernando had to leave the team. After, in 2008, he got back to Renault, where he has 2 wins and crashgate in Singapore. It's similar to Spygate, but instead of dealing files and schemes, you crash your car to benefit from it. He was in Renault just to wait for empty seat and Ferrari. And when he moved to Ferrari, he became the Spanish samurai in red, driving total shitbox, but somehow ended in second place in the championship and fought with Vettel, but lost 3 times to the champion because Red Bull was simply step ahead. And after this season with ups and downs, he moved to McLaren-Honda. We were playing these games before. And there happened one of the most mysterious and weirdest things in F1. In pre-season testing, Fernando crashed in third corner and he was unconscious, so he got transported to hospital immediately. And when he woke up, some media are saying the doctor asked him who he is, and he answered with, "I'm Fernando Alonso and I'm a go-kart racer, and one day I want to race in Formula 1. And the crash wasn't even that fast. It was 150 kilometers per hour, and McLaren said it was because of wind blow. But no one believed them, because telemetry of the car was saying something utterly different. Fernando Alonso himself has severe concussion and couldn't start at the first race in Australia because McLaren couldn't risk a second blow, which could be fatal. And Fernando Alonso himself said that his steering froze up. There are many conspiracies. Some people believe that Fernando is still in F1 because he thinks he's younger than he actually is. Or some other people believe he still doesn't remember anything.
I can't tell you what it really is. I can only tell you what it feels like.
Think honestly that we will never know what actually happened. When will I be a big YouTuber and I will have the honor to meet Fernando Alonso? I would like to ask him about it one day. And after this, he got tired because Honda was slow. And he tried different disciplines like Dakar, Le Mans and Indy 500. He won Le Mans and he was shining in Dakar. And to sum it up, he was cooking. And I really believe that he can drive anything, and still have a good results. Even when he would be in a competition with Renault Twingo, he would be in high position. After this, he returned to Alpine in 2021 and immediately showed his pace and character with podium in Qatar. And because of the team politics and Esteban Ocon, he left and moved to Aston Martin at the year of 2023. Season of 2023 was utopia for fans. He has podium after podium, but Max Verstappen was on peaks, so he didn't get his 33rd win. And we know that after everything good, this rocket ship changes into absolute piece of shit. And after 2 years, Aston Martin has Honda engine. God, what are we even trying? But let's be delusional and hope for the best. Fernando Alonso is an incredible racer who I really respect and appreciate him for not giving up even when his career is full of disappointments. He can still get up and shut up and race and win. And sadly, his career is slowly coming to the very end, and it will be. I can compare it to retirement of Sebastian Vettel. It will be sad, but I can imagine his career is someone's entire life, and I can imagine someone is his fan for their entire life, and it will be hard. But I still think that we will be strong like Fernando Alonso himself. And you can see it on Fernando Alonso or Nico Hülkenberg that never giving up will get rewarded earlier or later. So, guys, never give up.